Hey y'all, we're still live here. We come across some looters. We drove by, we saw an individual inside the store. We didn't say anything, but we stopped the car and the police found him, arrested him for looting, and probably captured everybody who was looting inside. There's gonna be a lot of flat tires tonight. So there are looters within the building there that were resisting arrest. There is a gentleman in handcuffs right there, but the cop has his hand on his head. And the big ass truck decided to block my fucking view. Oh, the cops end up letting him down, letting him through. There were people breaking into the downtown convenience store, some looters, and the police stopped the looters just in time when they were exiting with the merchandise. I was trying so hard to record so quickly, but I wasn't able to show you what's happening. If you look, the cop has his hand on this guy's head, and he's kind of treating him kind of bad there. And he let go of his head now that he saw me recording. But that's the looter right there. He was caught. And there was maybe a few other individuals who were inside. They got caught. All right, guys. The police are still in there. I think they might be looking for people. Yeah, man, they were. If you guys didn't notice on the other broadcast, the police literally got on their own vehicle and broke everything down. They broke everything, and they're probably going to blame it on the protesters, which is a shame. If you go on the news right now, I'm sure they're saying everything was violent. The cops are actually the ones who started this. They're the ones who pushed first. The protesters were screaming the entire time they were here in the name of peace. I am showing you a live stream of what's happening currently on the streets, and this is what's happening. The police have started it, and I'm not discrediting the police for this instance. They actually stopped a looter from a local small business, perhaps. So, I'm glad they stopped the looter, but we're still here against police brutality. So, looks like police, cops, and batons, people are still marching up the way here, and they have all those, they're making sure all these businesses here are safe from the looters and from anyone else who may want to loot. They're protecting the businesses here in the small area. So, thank you all for watching this broadcast. They have the military. I'm gonna walk down here, guys. They have the military all together in riot formation in the line down here, So this is gonna be interesting. The military is literally deployed in a riot line on the streets of Boston. Tons of looting and rioting are in there. Thank y'all for sticking with me tonight. I know it's late, but I'm out here giving you guys live coverage of what's happening on the streets of Boston. The military is lined up with batons on the streets of Boston. What happened to Posse Comitatus? What happened to America? This is the police state rushing in. This is the military right in front of me. Military are policing our streets here in Boston. What happened to people are beeping their horns because they do not like what's happened here in Boston. And I don't blame them. Riots and protests and rallies are happening nationwide in Brazil and America now. It wasn't even America, but France, the UK, China, Hong Kong, parts of Africa, parts of South America. This is not ironic, guys. Keep that in mind. So we are live here in the streets of Boston, and we're showing you exactly what the military police line looks like here in Boston. The military is literally deployed on the streets for everyone's safety, I guess. A lot of vandalism, a lot of looting has taken place, unfortunately, in the streets of Boston. I'm very baffled by the police line I see right here. For all you tuning into this broadcast, it's probably very surprising to see military personnel on the streets of Boston policing. That's against the law, guys. What happened to Commie Port? Oh, okay, I thought some lady was talking to me, sorry. The protesters are still very angry. Oh, tons of police officers are here. They're marching down, they're making sure the looting here in, I'm not sure exactly where we are. We're definitely in Boston, Roxbury maybe, but we have tons of police guarding the...
Let's go, go right, hey, go right.
Oh, we have tons of police.
Get off your phone,
Tons of police guarding the small businesses here from looters and things like that. So this is what you're seeing here are a lot of the riot police walking down. And I think my pals are up over here. And as you see, guys, the military police line's here. A lot of police are here, and they're kind of protecting the small businesses, which if they're protecting small businesses from looters, you would have my support on that. I'm not here to loot small business owners who are also against the police for doing bad things. You know, like, it wouldn't make sense to burn and loot the buildings you could use against them. So I'm not here for that. I'm here to document what's happening on the streets, but there's the news tomorrow is going to make this out to be the protesters were the bad guys, but the police are the ones who started it, guys. Keep that in mind, okay? So I'm going to wrap this broadcast up real quick. Thank you all for staying with me late. If we see any more action, we're going to be up for a while driving around. If you guys want to stay tuned for what's happening, that would be appreciated. And this is the Allen Report signing off. Stay tuned, guys.